All right, if we can get all NSOs to start heading to their positions because we have 3 minutes, 30 seconds to the start of this game.
All right, time for Derby clock says 2:50, but it looks like they're going to get started a little early.
This game, Duval versus Cincinnati.
All right, we got Duval in purple, and we got Cincinnati in white. Duval picking up lead.
Solo Craft gets out first for Duval, getting Duval the lead. (729) calls off the jam, giving Duval 4 points, Cincinnati 0.
Duval picking up 4 points for calling off the jam. Didn't hear any whistles during that jam, so the penalty box is empty. Duval picking up lead.
Gets out for Duval and gets them the lead. Cincinnati has gone down. Alabama calls it off.
All right, looks like it's going to be a power start for Duval. Duval also put up 4 points on that jam, bringing their score to 8. Going into jam 3. Duval has 1 blocker in the box.
With a power jam for Duval, Tiny Tika gets out and gets the lead. Duval gets back up to full strength and starts at it. And gets Tiny Tika out again for 4 points. Duval gets free with Cincinnati still fighting inside the pack. Duval gets out again, bringing their total to 12 points. Cincinnati gets out, and Duval calls it off. Getting 20 points.
Duval picking up 12 points on that jam.
And 12 points for the jam.
Bringing their total to 20. 26:10 on the period clock. Going into jam 4.
On the jammer line, we have Stella Luna and Shelby Krabs. Cincinnati gets out and gets lead. There's ball wide on them. Both teams get out, getting goal. Cincinnati gets out.
All right. Both teams putting some points on the board. Both teams picking up 8. Bringing the score, Cincinnati 8, Duval 28. 24:45 on the period clock. Going into jam 5.
Duval gets out and gets lead. Duval gets out and gets 4 points. With Cincinnati star passing and getting them out.
I got a star pass for Cincinnati.
Duval calls it off, leaving Cincinnati down 1 blocker as part of their pack.
Duval picking up 8 points on that jam, bringing their total to 36. Looks like Cincinnati has 1 blocker in the box.
This jam is really starting to turn into a very hard battle. But Duval wins it and gets lead. Duval gets through it again, getting them a cut track. And Cincinnati still stuck in the pack. Cincinnati pulls a star pass. Trying to see if I can get them out the pack.
It's a power jam for Cincinnati. The ball out there doing an incredible job shutting them down.
Duval gets out, ending Cincinnati's power jam.
"20 seconds left on the jam clock. That's the jam.
Duval gets out, 4 points, and the jam ends.
Duval, current score 40 to Cincinnati's 8.
Duval is at 40 and Cincinnati's at 8.
21 minutes left on the period clock, going into Jam 7.
Both jammers are out, but both packs are going to be down one block.
Duval's pivot is standing in the box.
Duval gets through, gets lead. Duval gets through again, he gets 4 points, with Cincinnati still inside the pack. Cincinnati pulls up. Cincinnati pulls off the start pass and puts number 6 as the jammer. Duval still holds lead and gains 4 more points, raising their totals with 12 points for the jam. Duval gets out again, earning another 4 points, with Cincinnati still inside the pack.
Wait.
It looks like they're going to try to pull a 5 defense here. Which doesn't work, letting Duval get out. But they're going to try it again. But before they can do it, the jam gets called off due to time.
Duval picking up 24 points on that jam.
24 points for that jam, amping them up to 64, with Cincinnati still at 8.
We got 18:20 on the clock.
Cincinnati gets out and gets lead, and Duval still struggling inside of the pack. Wow, has the power jam.
All right, power jam for Cincinnati.
And Cincinnati earns 4 points.
All right, power jam for Duval. Power switch.
They lost the lead for Cincinnati. Duval will get their own small power jam. Duval gets out on their initial.
55 seconds left on the jam clock.
Cincinnati gets out ready to score more points as Duval comes around for their first 4 points, which they get. Cincinnati gets 4 points as Duval comes back for another pull. Cincinnati and Duval are right on each other's tail, with each of them earning another 4 points, putting it Duval 8 and Cincinnati 12. Cincinnati gets another 4 points with Duval on their tail, earning both of them another 4 points.
5 seconds left on the jam clock.
Jam ends.
All right, Cincinnati picked up 16
Duval gets
points.
another 2 points, while Cincinnati gets another 4.
All right. All right, Cincinnati picked up 18. Duval picked up 14, bringing the score Cincinnati 26, Duval 78.
Duval sits at 78, while Cincinnati sits at 26.
15:45 on the period clock. Going into jam 9. Duval picking up lead.
With Cincinnati coming back, almost immediately. Duval takes the back and follows it before Cincinnati can get there, which earns them a 3-point lead.
Duval picking up 3 points on that jam.
We have just under 15 minutes as we enter into jam number 10, with Duval getting the lead and Cincinnati almost getting out of the back right behind them. But they'll get pulled back. Duval comes around and gets 4 while Cincinnati still sits inside the pack. Duval gets through and earns another 4 points with Cincinnati still inside of the pack. Duval gets through again and earns another 4 points, bringing their total to 12 points. Cincinnati does a star pass trying to get themselves out of the pack, with Duval getting another 4 points. Duval gets through, but only earns 3 points due to a no pass, no penalty
Looks
call.
like Cincinnati's going to do the...
While Cincinnati pulls off another 5-person wall, which unfortunately does not stop Duval from getting another 4 points. The jam is called off due to time. And Cincinnati will get, Duval will get another 4 points.
Duval picking up 26 points on that jam, bringing their score to 107 to Cincinnati's 26.
Duval with that last jam breaks the 3rd digit, and Cincinnati sits at 26.
All right, we got a timeout for Cincinnati.
Stopping the jam clock.
We have 12:15 on the period clock.
Make that take, Marley.
Score update, Duval 107, Cincinnati 26. We'll be going into jam 11 after this timeout.
But while we have this small white timeout, Duval gets out and earns lead with Cincinnati sitting inside the box. Duval lost the power jam. Duval gets through and gets 4 more points with Cincinnati just raising inside the box. Cincinnati is let out of the box and they do have pack advantage. Cincinnati gets through by trying to do a big star pass, but Duval gets through and gets another 4 points and calls it off.
Duval putting up 8 points on that jam.
So we have an official shout out from the crowd, and Kingston is an okay kind of dude.
As a really big set of hits comes on the iPad, Cincinnati actually gets through and has lead with Duval on just not getting points. Duval gets 4 with Cincinnati in the lead. With 1 penalty, Cincinnati gets 4 points and has pack advantage, with Duval getting 4 right behind them. Another penalty for Duval and another 4 points for Cincinnati. And another 4 points for Duval. Cincinnati makes it through. It's another 4 points. And Duval also gets through, earning another 4 points. The pack has returned to normal as Duval gets another 4 points.
30 seconds left on the jam clock. Cincinnati does have lead.
Again, Duval gets through and gets 4 points, with Cincinnati snaking through multiple blockers. Cincinnati calls it, making it
All right, both teams putting some points on the board.
For Duval and 16 points for Cincinnati, making the current game score 140 for Duval and 42 for Cincinnati.
All right, Duval picked up 25 points on that jam, and Cincinnati picked up 16 points on that jam. Cincinnati 42, Duval 140. 8:20 on the period clock.
With just about 8 minutes left in this period, Duval gets through and gets lead. Duval hits the pack again, jukes around and gets 4 points for their team. Cincinnati putting their jammer on defense again, with Duval getting 3 for 4. Duval gets through and gets another 4 with Cincinnati trying to pull off a star pass. The pack returns to normal size. Oh, never mind. Duval has a blocker heading to the penalty box. Duval gets through for 4 though.
Power jam for Duval.
And Duval gets a power jam as number 4 for
With
Cincinnati.
22 seconds on the jam clock. Jammer still hasn't made it to the box. Jammer made it to the box at 13 seconds.
Duval finally gets through.
Gonna be a power start for Duval. Looks like Duval picked up 22 points on that jam.
With the time running out,
We got Duval 162, Cincinnati 42.
with Duval scoring 22
6 minutes
points,
on the period clock.
0. This will be a jam start, a power jam start for Duval. With their power jam, Duval gets through and gets lead, comes back to the ball, comes back to the pack, and gets 4 points as Justice Cincinnati hits the pack.
.130 on the jam clock.
Duval gets through for another 4 as Duval loses the pack. Cincinnati gets through in their initial as Duval hits the pack once again.
All right, looks like Duval picked up 9 points on that jam. Cincinnati didn't pick up any.
Duval will call off the jam with 9 points for Duval and 0 points for Cincinnati. But coming up on this next jam, Cincinnati will have pack advantage. It looks
Duval
like
picking up lead.
Cincinnati still stuck inside the pack. Duval gets through for another 4 points as Cincinnati gets drawn back yet again to the back. Duval gets through and gets another 4 points as Cincinnati steps back on the track and gets ready to hit. Duval is fighting for another 4 points as the jammer has decided to come back and try to become a blocker.
Not quite sure. What?
With Duval having pack advantage and lead, they get another 4 points and jam ends perfectly natural.
All right. Duval picking up, looks like 15 points on that jam, bringing their total to 186. Cincinnati, 42. 2:14 on the period clock.
It looks like Cincinnati will be officially reviewing a certain penalty. But while our wonderful, wonderful refs are deciding how to rule on this thing, we have some great food in the back left corner that you guys can go pick up. Okay. If y'all want to go write out if you guys want to write out a shout out to anybody out here, just go to the back and go fill it out. Also, on April 16th, we have a junior mixer for all ages level 3. We also have a Columbia Quad Squad versus Yellow Jacket roller derby and a Snot Rocket science clinic.
All right. Everybody's over there in some deep combo. They're trying to figure out if they're going to get Chinese after or if they're just going to get some pizza.
It looks like the refs have decided on their official review. And it looks like Cincinnati will lose their official review.
All right, 2:14 on the period clock in the first half.
With just
Jam
over 2 minutes
16.
left, Cincinnati does another 5-person wall, forcing Duval to force their way through that wall. It looks like this jam is it looks like Duval is out.
Duval picking up lead.
Duval will get
Got a power
Number
jam.
11 from Cincinnati will go to the box. Duval heads through and gets 4 points with the lead of their own blockers. Duval gets another 4 points.
Cincinnati's jammer is out of the box.
Cincinnati's power jam will now end. Duval's power jam will now end as the Cincinnati jammer gets up and hits the pack. Duval gets through and gets another 4 as Cincinnati gets pack advantage. Cincinnati gets through on their initial, and pack advantage is no more. Duval calls it off just before Cincinnati can hit the pack and try to earn some points.
Duval picking up 16 points jam on that.
Cincinnati jam.
We have 20 seconds left on the
With
period
20
clock.
seconds left, we have 202 Duval and 42 Cincinnati. It looks like this will be our last jam of this period.
Period clock has run out. Duval picking up lead.
Duval gets through and gets the lead and earns back pack advantage as Cincinnati pulls another 4-person wall. Setting up for a 5-person wall as Duval gets through for another 4 points. Cincinnati and Duval get through with Duval getting 4 points. Cincinnati out on their initial, maybe. It does not look like Cincinnati down on their initial.
$50 seconds left on the jam clock.
Duval is going to do some fancy footwork on the inside line, earning another 4 points. And Cincinnati will try to force their way through the pack, falling in the process. With a few penalties, Duval gets pack advantage and causes a no pack, thus getting Duval through for another 4 points. Duval skates right past the blocker and gets another 4 points. Cincinnati pulls off a star pass, but not in time as Duval gets another 4 points and the jam ends naturally.
All right, I believe Duval picked up 24.
We are currently at halftime with Duval All-Stars having 222 points. And
all right, they only
Cincinnati
picked up 20.
having 42 points. Also, can I please have a representative of Cincinnati come to the announcer table? That way I can give you something.
All right, Duval at halftime. Duval sitting on 222. Cincinnati sitting on 42.
It looks like Duval will actually have 262 points, and Cincinnati will have 42.
Yeah, I thought it was 24. So Duval 226, Cincinnati 42. I don't see no halftime clock. I don't know if they're gonna.
We will now have a 15-minute intermission.
All right, they just changed the clock to 10 minutes.
We will actually have a 10-minute half, sorry. But while you guys are sitting here, y'all can go into the back corner and go enjoy some lovely, lovely food. There is also some merch of March Madness and the Columbia Junior Rollers over there.
Yeah, track monkey. I see you.
How do you guys like that? We got the music! Yeah!
All right, don't own the rights to any music in the video. All right, we're looking at another 2.5 minutes before halftime is over. I'm gonna mute this microphone so it doesn't get shut off for the music.
EMTs to go back to their position.
All right, 25 seconds on the halftime clock.
And watch.
Got some skaters entering the track. It's like all our refs and NSOs are showing back up.
Baby, you give high and dry. Oh, oh, oh.
Duval picking up lead.
Duval just follows that outside line and gets out, scoring them the lead. As Cincinnati pulls yet another 5-person wall. But that does not stop Duval from getting another 4 points. Duval fights and hits everything that's coming out of the white and gets out for 4 points. With the Cincinnati Jammers still sitting there pulling that 5-person wall.
I'm not sure what the strategy is.
Duval skates that inside line and gets another 4 points.
Okay.
Duval hits the wall, falls, get backs up, and gets another 4 points, making it 16 for the Jam so far.
It gets the people going.
It looks like we will have a Jammer drawback. But before Cincinnati can fully pull it off, Duval just calls it off.
Duval picking up 16 points on that jam.
Apparently is there a giant thing for skipping the song? We're trying. We'll figure it out. Just give us a second. Ball gets back advantage and gets out for the lead. As Cincinnati gets drawn back. Now Duval is the one getting drawn back as Cincinnati tries to fight their way out of the back. Duval gets through, gets another 4 points. Cincinnati tries their best to stop Duval, but they can't as Duval gets another 4 points. And a star pass for Cincinnati gets them out of the back. Duval gets through and gets another 4 points. Duval gets through for another 4 points as Cincinnati is still stuck behind that wall of purple. Cincinnati ends up getting
Duval picking up 18 points on that jam. Cincinnati picking up 4 points on that jam. Duval 284, Cincinnati 49. 22:50 on the period clock. Going into jam 4, second half.
Duval uses a mix of fancy footwork and the hard hitting to get themselves out of the wall as Cincinnati follows them right behind, getting on their initial. Unfortunately, Duval gets the pack advantage. But that does not stop Cincinnati from getting 1 point, while Duval also gets only 1 point.
Both teams picking up 1 point on that jam. .22 minutes on the period clock.
Duval pulls a fast one on the outside line, thus gives them lead, with Cincinnati stuck behind that wall of purple. Or actually, it looks like they need. Duval gets out and gets 4 points as Cincinnati kind of just stands there and prepares. It looks like they will be pulling a wall of 4, including the jammer for Cincinnati. That does not stop Duval as they get out and get another 4 points.
I'm not sure what to say.
After Duval and a Cincinnati blocker go at it for a while, Duval finally gets out and gets 4 points. With Cincinnati out on their initial and right behind them, using a big star pass to do so. Duval causes a big hit and tumble and then gets out. As Cincinnati does the same but gets drawn back. Pack advantage goes to Cincinnati. But that does not seem to be able to stop Duval as they rank up another 4 points, making 20 points for the jam, 0 points for Cincinnati.
Cincinnati picked up 2 points on that jam. Duval picked up 20. Cincinnati 52, Duval 306. 1940 on the period clock. Going into jam 6. Duval has 1 in the box.
Give me a second. We're going to try to keep it but
Cincinnati picking up lead.
Cincinnati will get out first and get lead as Duval gets messed around with one of the Cincinnati blockers. Cincinnati hits it up, takes the inside line and gets 4 points with Duval right on the outside of their initial. Cincinnati has another 4 points as Duval just barely streaks out of the back plate. Nope, a Cincinnati blocker caught her, putting her back inside the pack, giving Cincinnati enough time to hit the pack yet again. But Duval finally gets out and gets 4 points. It looks like we will have a full. Actually, it looks like Cincinnati will have a power jam. And it looks like Cincinnati will be even.
Power jam for Cincinnati.
Cincinnati gets another 4 points, almost falling in the process with tiredness.
Duval's jammer is standing. 5 seconds left on the jam
Cincinnati
clock.
Power jam, but Cincinnati hits the pack all the same. And Cincinnati gets another 4 points. as
Cincinnati picking up 16 points on that
Duval
jam.
only 2.
Duval picking up 6. Cincinnati 68. Duval 312. Duval has 1 blocker in the box.
It looks like both Cincinnati and Duval will be drawn back because of their outside edges.
Duval picking up lead.
But even with that take back, Duval gets out and gets the lead, with Cincinnati right behind them on their tails. Cincinnati goes for the jump, gets 4 points as Duval just gets down and calls it off to get 4 for them.
Both teams picking up 4 points on that jam. $16:10 on the period clock. Going into jam 8.
Is this music better, y'all?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
The other one too.
Cincinnati tries to go for a hard wedge on the inside line, but unfortunately fails and gets taken back. Well,
Duval picking up
gets through
lead.
and gets lead. Cincinnati gets taken back yet again, letting Duval hit the pack and earn 4 points. Ball will get to the pack again and start hitting it. Cincinnati will finally get out on their initial as the ball gets dragged back by one of the Cincinnati blockers. Duval will get through and get 4 points, with neither team having pack advantage right now. Although that could change then, or not change at all. It looks like we will call up the gym for entry. So let's talk about something else.
All right, Duval putting up 8 points on that jam. Current score, Duval 324, Cincinnati 72.
It's actually closed.
14-14 on the period clock.
Yummy foods, and there are a selection of baked goods, home baked goods, of course, in the back being sold right now. Go get them; they're nice and yummy.
Reppin' Andy
It
jam.
looks like Duval will end that jam with 8 points, while Cincinnati gets 0. I would just like to say, whatever comes out of the music stream now is all Popcorn's fault. I would just like to say that as a disclaimer. Whatever is coming is all Popcorn. But the Cincinnati junior finally gets up, and she has to go sit 3 now. Thank you, skaters, for being very respectful to a fallen skater. Go track monkeys!
All right, both teams have one blocker in the box. Cincinnati's blocker is standing. All right, got a power jam for Duval.
Cincinnati jammer. The box will cut track. The ball looking for a star pass. Successful. Ball recovered.
1:30 on the jam clock.
Cascade here.
Thank you, Dylan, for taking over for me for a second. It looks like we'll have yet another. It looks like actually Cincinnati will get out on their initial. With Duval getting out and not having a lead for 4 points.
35 seconds left on the jam clock.
Duval gets out again, gets another 4 points, with Cincinnati still inside the pack. It looks like the jam will end with Cincinnati earning 4 points and Duval earning another 2.
All right, Duval picked up 10 points on that jam. Cincinnati picked up 4, bringing the score.
How do you guys like the music now? Is it better? Not as good? I don't know.
Duval 334, Cincinnati 76.
It looks like Duval will get a cut, that's causing them to go to the box. That way Cincinnati now has a power jam. Cincinnati will use that to the best of their ability. But unfortunately get dragged back by Duval's skater. With 25 seconds left in the jam, Cincinnati's working very hard to get their jammer outside of that pack. Cincinnati finally gets out on their initial. Duval gets through and gets 4 points, but unfortunately before Cincinnati can get any, the jam is called off.
Duval picking up 12 points that jam.
All-Stars at 346 points. And Cincinnati Junior Rollers at 76 points.
9:10 on the period clock.
It looks like Duval nearly got out, but unfortunately she got dragged back. Although Duval has pack advantage. Duval finally gets the lead and gets through after a very tough fight with these Cincinnati blockers. Cincinnati tries to make a breakaway for the inside line, but unfortunately gets caught on the Duval pivot. The Cincinnati blocker tries to hit Duval out, but unfortunately she has good stability and gets 4 points for her team. But Duval has lost their pack advantage. It looks like Cincinnati will now try to go for a star pass. Even with Duval not having the pack advantage, it looks like Duval will still get 4 points. Come around to the wall again. Number 6 backs up and fires off into the pack, trying his best to mess him up. But unfortunately, Duval gets out and gets another 4 points. But it looks like Duval will have a power jam due to Cincinnati getting a high ball. Cincinnati's penalty will then transfer over to the next jam, thus giving Duval not only a power jam, but pack advantage.
Duval picking up 15 points on that jam. Gonna be a power start for Duval.
Is 361 versus 76, with Duval earning 15 points. With 6 minutes and 45 seconds left in the game. Cincinnati is doing what they can to slow down the Duval jammer to get their own jammer out of the box. But unfortunately, Duval gets the lead before Cincinnati can get out. But Cincinnati gets out with a very high speed, and he's going to do his best to get out.
6 minutes on the period clock.
Duval continues fighting for those 4 points. And he gets them with Cincinnati getting out right behind them. But it looks like Duval will lose their pack advantage as 1-0-0 goes to the box. Cincinnati comes in and gets 4 points, cutting along that outside line. Duval calls it off. And
Looks
gets
like
them
both
at
teams
0
put up
points.
4 points on that jam.
Thus causing an even 4-4 jam.
Cincinnati 80, Duval 365. 5:10 on the period clock. Duval picking up lead.
For lead with Cincinnati skating along that inside line and getting out right behind him. Ball comes through, hits the pack, gets her 4 points, and calls it before Cincinnati can get there.
Duval picking up 4 points on that jam.
This is Ice-T, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and how you got? convinced NFL teams can turn to cold water washing with Tide.
The NFL, your uniforms get dirty.
Tide can handle it, even in cold. Plus, if fans join in, they can save up to $150 on their energy. Looks like we just made the team. Turn to cold with Tide.
Duval will get out and get lead, with Cincinnati right behind them, just barely escaping a Duval pivot. Cincinnati chases down Duval and tries their best. But unfortunately, it looks like Duval has lost that
Power
lead.
jam for
The
Cincinnati.
track cut does give Cincinnati the ability to try to pull off a power jam. All of Cincinnati is working as hard as they can to try to get their jammer out of the pack. But unfortunately, Duval will get the pack advantage as their pivot, as the Cincinnati pivot, and goes to the box. Duval will get out and get another 4 points. As Cincinnati's trying to fight that last blocker, but unfortunately, the Duval wall is just reforming.
20 seconds left on the jam clock.
While that happens, Duval gets out for another 4 points, and Cincinnati gets dragged back to the Duval pivot.
Duval picking up 10 points on that jam. Cincinnati picking up 4. All right, now that we can hear the calls.
Cincinnati tries skating along the inside line.
Power jam for Duval.
Letting Duval get lead and a power jam.
One minute on the period clock and 1:20 on the jam clock.
Duval tries getting another 4 points, but gets dragged back as Cincinnati finally gets out of that box for their initial pass. But instead, it looks like they're going to try to pull off the jammer blocking set. As Cincinnati gets pack advantage with a Duval skater going to the box. Duval gets another 4 points. And Cincinnati gets out on their initial. Duval gets another 4 points, and Cincinnati gets out for another 4 points. And it looks
Period
like
clocks ran out.
It looks like that was the last jam.
All right, looks like Duval picked up 12 points. Unofficial score, Duval 392.
This is our official score.
All right, Duval picked up 12 on the last jam. Cincinnati picked up 4 on the last jam. Unofficial score, Duval 392, Cincinnati 88. All right, final score. Duval 392, Cincinnati 88.
It looks like this will be our final score. Duval All-Stars got 392 points, with Cincinnati Junior Rollers getting 88. Now, if y'all want, y'all can come to the edge of the track.